Hello, it's Dr. Tina Heath, transpersonal psychologist and hypnotherapist from Healthcare for Your Mind. I'd like to share with you an excerpt from The Science of Being Well by Wallace D. Wattles. This is chapter 7, Health from God. I will give a chapter here to explain how a human being may receive health from God, who is the source of all energy and power and constitutes the inflow of life, vitalizing all things. With wisdom comes poise and the power to think rightly, to control and guide your thoughts, and to avoid the difficulties which come from wrong thinking. With wisdom, you will be able to select the right courses for your particular needs and to so govern yourself in all ways as to secure the best results. You will know how to do what you want to do. You can readily see that wisdom must be an essential attribute of God, since God knows all truth. A person can live in 3 general ways: for the gratification of his body, for that of his intellect, or for that of his soul. The first is accomplished by satisfying the desires for food, drink, and those other things which give enjoyable physical sensations. The second is accomplished by doing those things which cause pleasant mental sensations, such as gratifying the desire for knowledge, or those for fine clothing, fame, power, and so on. The third is accomplished by giving way to the instincts of unselfish love and altruism. A person lives most wisely and completely when he functions most perfectly along all of these lines, without excess in any of them. The person who lives swinishly for the body alone is unwise and out of harmony with God. That person who lives solely for the cold enjoyments of the intellect, though he be absolutely moral, is unwise and out of harmony with God. And the person who lives wholly for the practice of altruism and who throws himself away for others is as unwise and as far from harmony with God as those who go to excess in other ways. To come into full harmony with God, you must purpose to live to the utmost of your capabilities in body, mind, and soul. This must mean the full exercise of function in all the different ways, but without excess, for excess in one causes deficiency in the others. Behind your desire for health is your own desire for more abundant life. So as you advance toward perfect health, hold steadily to the purpose to attain complete life, physical, mental, and spiritual, to advance in all ways, and in every way, walking faithfully and humbly in God's ways. Professor James, that is William James, MD, 1842 to 1910, sometimes called the father of modern psychology, has pointed out that there is apparently no limit to the powers of the human being. And this is simply because the human being's power comes from God's inexhaustible reservoir. The runner who has reached the stage of exhaustion, when his physical power seems entirely gone, by running on in a certain way, may receive his second wind. His strength is renewed in a seemingly miraculous fashion, and he can go on indefinitely. And by continuing in a certain way, he may receive a third, fourth, and fifth wind. We do not know where the limit is, or how far it may be possible to extend it. The conditions are that the runner must have absolute faith that the strength will come, that he must think steadily of strength, and have perfect confidence that he has it, and that he must continue to run on. If he admits a doubt in his mind, he falls exhausted, And if he stops running to wait for the accession of strength, it will never come. His faith in strength, his faith that he can keep on running, his unwavering purpose to keep on running, and his action in keeping on seem to connect him with the source of energy in such a way as to bring him a new supply. In a very similar manner, the sick person who has unquestioning faith in health, whose purpose brings him into harmony with God, and who performs the voluntary functions of life in a certain way, will receive vital energy sufficient for all his needs and for the healing of all his diseases. God, who seeks to live and express himself fully in humanity, delights to give human beings all that is needed for the most abundant life. Thank you.